Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best Sony power zoom lens rocks.
Starting at number 5.
Sigma 14 to 24mm f. Own brand Sony wide-angle zooms include the FE 16 to 35mm f/2.8G Master and the FE 12 to 24 f/4G. This new Sigma lens goes wider than the 16 to 35mm while matching its fast and constant f/2.8 aperture, although it doesn't go quite as wide as the slower f/4 lens. For our money, the Sigma is actually an ideal compromise in terms of zoom range and aperture rating. And speaking of money, it massively undercuts both Sony lenses for purchase price. Like Sigma's 24 to 70mm art standard zoom for Sony mirrorless cameras, this one has evolved from a very popular lens that was designed for Canon and Nikon SLRs. Again, there are considerable differences in the construction of the E-mount version, starting with the optical path. The veritable feast of glass includes 3 aspherical elements, complete with a large diameter, ultra-high precision one at the front. Further back, there's an FLD, fluorite low dispersion, element and no less than 5 SLD, special low dispersion, elements. Also like the standard zoom, the ultra-wide lens uses both super multi-layer coating and nano-porous coating, which give a noticeable reduction in ghosting and flare, compared with the older SLR lens.
Coming at number 4.
Sigma 24 to 70mm f. Sigma's art lenses have an uncompromising design ethic that goes all out for enabling artistic flair and creativity, no matter if they end up being quite large and weighty. The 24 to 70mm f/2.8 standard zoom for Canon and Nikon SLRs is typical of the breed, but the new DN version for Sony mirrorless cameras is more of a complete redesign than a simple tweak with a different mounting plate. It's also about 200G lighter, making it more manageable on a svelte Sony mirrorless body, but is still pretty weighty at 830G. Sigma has certainly thrown the full weight of its technological expertise into the lens. It has a complex optical path of 19 elements. Of these, there are 3 aspherical elements, 6 top performance FLD, fluorite low dispersion, elements and 2 SLD, special low dispersion, elements. In addition to Sigma's usual super multi-layer coating, there's a brand new nano-porous coating, to further reduce ghosting and flare. The lens is impressive mechanically as well as optically. Its stepping motor autofocus system is very fast and virtually silent in operation, and comes complete with the usual electronically coupled focus ring, which enables very precise manual adjustments. Meanwhile, aperture control is based on an 11-blade diaphragm which remains very well-rounded when stopping down, helping to retain attractive bokeh.
At number 3.
Sony FE 85mm f. This is a stunning lens and the perfect optic for beautiful portraits. The 11-blade rounded diaphragm helps produce sumptuously soft and dreamy bokeh in defocused areas. Sharpness across the entire frame is very good at f/1.4 and stunning at f/2.8 and beyond. Sony's Nano AR coating fends off ghosting and flare, while lateral and longitudinal fringing are both minimal. The focus hold button and D-click aperture ring option are nice bonuses, with the latter working very well when shooting video.
Number 2 of my list.
Sony FE 16 to 35mm. The Zeiss-badged Sony Variotessor T*FE 16 to 35mm f/4ZA-OSS has been the main choice for alpha users after a high-quality wide-angled zoom lens, but the arrival of the Sony FE 16 to 35mm f/2.8 GM now makes that decision much harder. A stop faster at f/2.8, this is a larger piece of glass that weighs in at 680G. Build quality is excellent and includes a full set of weather seals, while the 11-blade rounded aperture diaphragm delivers ultra-smooth bokeh. Focusing is fast and silent, while the image quality is stunning, the perfect partner for cameras like the 42MP Alpha A7R3 and the newer 61-megapixel A7R4.
And number 1.
Sony FE 24mm f. The FE 24mm f/1.4 GM is Sony's newest wide-angle prime lens and also the company's 8th high-end G master lens. Sony has designed the lens around 4 key criteria: resolution, bokeh, speed, and a compact and lightweight design. It doesn't disappoint. Image quality is stunning, with excellent sharpness across the frame, while the 11-blade circular aperture renders smooth and natural-looking bokeh. Focusing is swift thanks to the direct drive SSM, DDSSM, while it weighs in at only 445 g, 15.7 ounces. That's quite a bit lighter than Canon's 24mm f/1.4, 650 g/22.9 ounces, Nikon's 24mm f/1.4, 620 g/21.9 ounces, and Sigma's 24mm f/1.4, 665 g/23.5 ounces. The only real downside is the hefty price tag.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.